Alrighty, traders, you know what's coming. There is a big crash and there's a big boom. There's like two sides, the big crash and the big boom, the big crash and the big boom, right? So let's actually get into today's markets, guys. If you do need some help, grab that free trading course, link in the description there. Now, guys, one thing I want to share with you is that there is a lot of FOMO that's happening across these markets right now. And a lot of people are like, oh man, I should have stayed in and right? And there's a lot of FOMO across all these markets. I want you to think about this for a minute, okay? That with these markets that's happening right now, okay? We're in a very big, extraordinary quality bull market. If you have made a lot of money this year, or you've done well this year from being in a very big bull market, congratulations, you're part of the lucky few. Now, when this market turns into a bear market, now we're probably going to be starting to look for something even more severe. So it's important that you know how to trade these markets, okay? And by the way, guys, do not be asking a YouTuber for advice in a comment section. Like, be smart. You want to make a lot of money from trading? Like, get the proper coaching and proper guidance, right? People are asking me, John, should I buy gold at 2,500? I don't know when the bottom's going to be. Right? It's like you need a proper, if you want to get into the markets, you need a proper strategy to get into the markets, not just guessing, right? Stop guessing, be smart and get the proper help you need. Anyway, so let's actually look at the S&P 5. Let's actually start off here with the S&P 500. S&P 500, another nice little update today across the board for the S&P 500. Another nice little update. This actually, you know what, guys, I do see, just by looking at this entire market here, guys, I do see we're probably likely to just to slowly drift up, right? Slowly drift up. If we have a look at the fear and greed index through here, check this out. So the fear and greed index, we're getting almost to the extreme greed. So I believe we're probably just going to slowly drift up when it comes to the S&P 500 from here. If I have a look at this level from this one right here, so, all right, so look at this here, low, high, low, high, low, and now we've had a really big move to the upside. What I want to do, yeah, okay, cool. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we actually just held here for a little bit and we waited for this short-term moving average to catch up, right? This real short-term moving average to catch up in the markets here. So, but on the S&P 500, that's what I'm seeing through there. Look at the Nasdaq as well too. Nasdaq is just breaking out. Again, I wouldn't be too surprised if it just paused for a little bit. But then, man, we're gonna have. It looks like we're gonna have a very, very, very big, strong finish to the end of the year, right? So, on the other hand, guys, here's the thing. Do not be shorting a very big bull market, guys. Don't short a big bull market, right? Don't short a bull market at all, right? I want you to think about how you're actually trading the markets. I'm seeing a lot of people shorting the market right now, like shorting the markets right now, like especially like some of the stock markets, some of the indices. I'm like, are you serious? You're shorting a bull market. Do you know the way you're trading right now has an 80% chance of being wrong? Wrong? Right? Because if you're like, oh, the top's in, don't short a bull market, guys. You actually want to make money from trading. Don't try and short a big bull market. You're going to get run over, right? S&P 500, we talked about that before. This is the Dow Jones is really, 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 really strong. If I go to my weekly charts, we're just starting to gallop up. And one of the big things I always see is that whenever we go through these periods through here, we end up having a really big move. And this is the same for the Russell, right? Look at the Russell. King Russell, baby! King Russell! King Russell, baby! Right? What's the King Russell? You know, guys, you know, King Russell's been my number one thing this entire year. And look what's happening this entire year. What have we been doing now? Ever since the start of the year, we've been doing what? We've been going up, right? And so, and I actually spoke to someone today about King Russell today. And it's just really interesting, guys. It's the fact of the matter is, guys, is that I start talking about King Russell actually at the start of the year. At the start of the year, I did a video saying I'm expecting 300 Russell. So 300 Russell may not happen this year. If it does, that'd be incredible. That'd be pretty powerful, right? 300 Russell. But we are almost at new highs. And once that happens, guys, I'm telling you right now, here we go with the Russell, right? Also, guys, let's have a good, this is the Russell future. Russell future, guys, Russell future. Also, Bit of an update on my good old oil market, and look what happened with the oil market today. I had one of my coaching clients today had a beautiful trade. He actually traded there. I teach him how to trade the shorter time frame charts, like the 15-minute and the hourly charts. And see this move down through here. One of my coaching clients, he actually took an option trade and he made 86% return on his investment today from getting in on a beautiful trade. So Des, mate, really good job. If you don't know, I'm actually with my coaching clients every single day, helping them, coaching them, guiding them through these markets, helping them understand the stuff that I teach you guys, but a lot more, and helping them stay calm, and also how to identify really good trading opportunities like one of my coaching clients did. If you do need some help, guys, and you are struggling with the markets, then I've opened up some spots for my 2025 12-month, 1-year coaching program. If you would like to apply for that, then there should be a link in the description. You click on that, you can go apply for that. I've opened up 10 spots for that. So, but this is that's the short-term picture, right? Short-term picture. The big picture is what? Here we go. Breakdown into big crash coming with the oil. And it's still happening through here. And this is where, guys, the number one thing I can teach you about these markets is always keep an eye on the weekly charts, right? Always keep an eye on the weekly charts, because the daily chart can give you a lot of, right? This is the daily chart here. Look at the daily chart. Just look at, this is the daily chart to the left. Daily chart to the right, weekly chart to the left. And look at this daily chart. It is up and down and hey, oh, hey. All right? It's like, which way is it going? And this is where traders, if there's a lot of volatility in a market through here like this, the most important thing to watch is what's that big trend? This guy over here, the weekly trend, right? Lower highs all the way down. The weekly trend is down from here. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, actually, yeah, we're definitely shaping up for this to actually be a really big drop. I'm just hoping I get a really good entry signal from a daily perspective. But once again, as I said before, from a 15-minute chart and even from an hourly chart, see this big drop here? Well, again, my coaching client that was with me today, he caught this down move, and he caught this down move not from being lucky, but guess what? This move through here, this whole move through here, this is the setup that we take. It's not about being lucky. It's just about waiting for the setup. And then guess what? Wham, bam, thank you, man. Beautiful, right? So that's what I'm seeing through there. So anyway, traders, that's what I wanted to share with you today. Oh, last thing. Good old Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is off to the moon, right? What does that mean? Okay, traders, I want you to apply one simple technique for me, okay? Bring up the daily charts and bring up a 52 moving average. Okay? All right? I don't care about your fundamentals and your blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Listen to me. Right? This is for trading wise. This is for trading. This is not investing, guys. Right? Again, someone asked me on my comment on my YouTube video recently, because I've been calling for this drop in gold and it's been happening. Someone asked me, oh, maybe I should have sold my physical gold. It's like, come on, what are you doing? Don't. That's investing long term. You're not worried about the short term movements. This is not about short term. I'm just calling for a short term drop, and maybe over the next few months we hold it, and then 6 months from now we're at 3,500 on gold. I don't know, right? So just be smart about the way you're doing things. Maybe I should have sold my physical gold. Come on, that's a buy holding. That's an investment strategy. People that are trading the markets. That's what I'm about. Anyway, this is what I want you to do. Squeeze up your daily charts, okay? Squeeze them up. And over the period of time, look how far away we get from the moving average. This 52 moving average. You can start to draw some trend lines if you want, right? You go, oh, there we go, from there to there, ooh, from there to there. We also can see we actually had, that was the maximum point there, and that was the maximum point through there. Okay, cool. So this is the maximum distance away that it's gotten. But what is that? That's the abnormally, right? It's the abnormally? The abnormal. That's only happened once, right? So if I click on clone, I'm now just going to be looking for the normal part of what the average is. What is the average normally? That looks like it's the average there, right? That's the same level through there. Right? We could see through here, we actually had the same level through there. Right? You guys get the point what I'm trying to make here, right? that we weren't even trending through here, so that doesn't matter, right? So maybe even through here somewhere, right? So you guys get the point. So if this is the maximum distance away that it's gotten from the moving average before we get what? Before we get something like this here, then guess what? Let's actually clone you. Let's bring you over. And look what's happening right now. We are so far stretched in here. Guess what, traders? Nothing just goes straight up. Nothing just goes straight up. People are like, Bitcoin, here we go, Bitcoin. Traders, this is the exact same thing that I used on gold that called the gold drop, right? What did I do? I went to good old gold chart. And on the gold chart, what did I do? I brought up the weekly charts. And on the weekly charts, I said what? We're too far away from the moving average. It's like a magnet. It's likely to come back. And what happened just recently? Oh my goodness, gold dropped. Yeah. One simple technique can actually help you just understand that. Or maybe some of you guys that are long gold right now, right? So looking at the good old Bitcoin market, guess what? Bitcoin is massively overstretched right now where we are right now. If I bring on the 9 moving average, look how big this is here. The danger territory right now when it comes to the good old Bitcoin, the good old Bitcoin right now is look how far we've actually gone up. I'm not calling for a big crash, right? But right now, guys, guess what? This has just had too much of a big move on for trading purposes. Too much of a big move. And this here right now, if we're looking for a high probability entry point, guess what? We're so far stretched, we're probably going to go through a bit of a short-term drop soon, only because it's the exact same technique that I used on gold to say gold's going to drop. And guess what happened with gold?